Come on, Solly. We gotta hurry up, man. Mission scroll said our special guest is supposed to be around here somewhere in a hidden village.
Whoa, hold up, wait.
What is it, Super?
Something doesn't feel right, man.
Oh, whoa. Shit! Yo, Solly, get him! Shuriken no Jutsu! Smoke form Jutsu. Shit!
Oh, where am I? How am I still alive? Kenny, you slick motherfucker. You're the guest? Hey, I guess it's time for another Them's Fightin Words VR. Well, you already know what it is. Back at it once again. It is Super M and Solly with Ringside VR, and we got another special episode of Them's Fightin Words. And our special guest today, coming all the way from the lands of the game called Rumble, is the man with the namesake himself, RumbleKai. My boy, welcome, Solly. Me and Solly have been trying to get you on this show for a hot little minute, and I know you done beat our asses in the intro, and you got some special information to get us straight. So, ladies and gentlemen, you guys are going to be in for a treat today. A wonderful discussion about some upcoming new things here in the world of DragonfistVR. Solly, take it away, my man.
Absolutely. So, for those of you that don't know, you are, the head moderator over at a Dragonfist.
I am. I recently took a contractor job with Click Games, and I've been helping them run community events and moderate their Discord. And you can definitely find me there any day of the week.
Nice. Hey, first of all, big congrats on that, bro. I know you've been working really hard. And don't let this man's modesty fool y'all, ladies and gentlemen. He is behind the scenes. Both of these, both you guys, both you and you have both been in the moderator seat, helping the folks at Dragonfist VR for a long time. Now, I got questions, right? So just coming up, right? How has it been? I know, Solly, you and I have talked about this. There's been some choppy difficulties, some management, things like that. But I know the folks at Dragonfist VR have a wonderful product, and they're trying to get the community involved. Can you guys tell me a little bit more about, what it's like being on that moderator side? For those who want to join, y'all can hear it first for these guys.
Yeah, we've had our ups and downs, but Solly's been there with me since day one, and we've ran tournaments and all kinds of events in the Discord, and Ben's a good guy. He's working really hard to improve this game, and he's dropping updates like almost at least maybe 2 a month. And we're working towards redoing the tournament events, and we recently did a good giveaway. We gave away Quest 3 when we did the mixed reality update. And a lot of users were really liking that, when you get to fight people in your room and stuff.
That actually piece of content was pretty dope. I saw it on Twitter. You guys are doing a screenshot competition, right? To find the best screen cap to win a Quest 3. And this dude won, who had the Drunken Master in his fridge grabbing a swig of the juice. Yeah.
Yeah, that was my favorite one. Yeah, for sure.
That was good.
We should have entered that, man. Could have came up with something.
One of my favorites. Someone had someone knocking out one of the characters into the toilet.
That was a good one. I saw that one too.
I thought he was helping his friend at the toilet, like he may have drank too much.
See, I interpreted that as swirly. just doing some.
Yeah, maybe it was a swirly.
Hey, and that's why that one didn't win. Clarity, folks. They could have went too many ways. The judges were confused. Mm-hmm. All that stuff.
For sure.
Yeah, you guys do a lot of fun stuff over there, man.
Yeah, I think just an important thing to mention about it, right? Moderating in any community, it's just about being in touch with the community itself. Knowing the people, actually playing the game, and talking to people about what they like, what they don't like. Finding that line between the good moderator. You don't want them to be always involved, doing every single thing. Ideally, you kind of, have a hands-off community that, promotes itself, or, creates content about itself. And, something that I think RumbleKai has really been, growing really well at the Dragonfist community.
Yeah, that's one of the key points in running a community. Is you see it in RumbleKai a lot. Is there's not a lot of toxicity because I embrace the community to actually participate, and they kind of moderate each other. So like I don't have to be there every step of the way, and everybody takes a step and they participate on their own, and it's like a big family at the end of the day. So if you're gonna grow a community, that's the best thing you can do is just embrace everybody to come and take part in all the events, and like you said, get in the chats and know the people, play with the people, and it really kind of builds your own morale doing that.
Oh,
So so I mean, you got the insider knowledge even above what I usually see. What are some of the new things coming into Dragonfist? What do we have to look forward to? What are the secret drops from Ben?
right. I love this. Yeah.
Can't drop the secret details and let everybody in on it.
Right. Top secret.
But no,
top secret
I think
stuff.
the biggest thing to mention is there's an entirely new soccer mode coming out that's based off of the movie Shaolin Soccer. You may have heard of it.
Hey-oh! I love that movie.
It's gonna be a lot of fun. I think it's interesting because you can use like your shuriken and pop the ball. I thought that was a pretty neat
wow, so
feature.
Oh, okay, wait. So this sounds to be a lot of we gotta get some base level stuff because a lot of folks out here, first time probably watching this, you probably guys don't even know what the heck we're talking about here. But now we're in this game, DragonfistVR, right? And the short synopsis is it is a kung fu movie simulation game. To me, basically we're here in the wuxia, right? Out here doing our moves, and all the characters are from your favorite kung fu movies. A lot of great references, like you said, Ben is a great kung fu aficionado, right? One of the best kung fu films, in my opinion, ladies and gentlemen, just my opinion, is Shaolin Soccer. It's modern, it's great, it gives me kung fu hustle vibes, but the whole thing is like, what if you took like all the crazy martial arts movies and all those powers and stuff and basically was just like put it in soccer? What if these kung fu guys played soccer? So in this game, you're telling me, right, that we're going to be able to use all of our kung fu treachery to play soccer, right? What are the rules? We got to get the baseline. What are the rules of the kung fu soccer game?
There are no rules, and you can attack your opponents, and like I said, you could use your special moves, and it seems like it's going to be a 2v2 game, and maybe the base play style, maybe one person is on a goalie position on each side, and then the other teammates, they kind of fight over the ball. But it looked like in the footage that I've seen that sometimes they break away, and I guess there's that little bit of diversity. You can make up your own style and play it.
Oh, that's dope. Okay, so I got more questions.
love that.
Solid, you probably got some questions too, but I'm so curious about this. Look, so in this game, right, we have kicks, right? Now I got to stand up to kick my kick.
Oh,
you see
careful.
that? Oh
Careful.
yeah, So are your
That's
kicks
kicks.
primarily the thing you use to hit the ball, or can you use your hands?
Yeah, you can use your hands. I would say your hands would probably be the primary,
ladies and gentlemen.
to be honest, because unless you have full body tracking, which is available in the PC version, your kicks are dependent on just a joystick flick. So having more control over your hands would probably be the best way to move the ball around the field.
Okay, all right.
That's
So
true.
2v2s, right? Is it like a big ball, small ball? What are we like? Rocket? Are we thinking like Rocket League type big ball, or like a little
Like a
real?
standard soccer ball to me, man.
Oh snap! Okay, all right.
All right, we got a
Standard
little
soccer ball.
guy.
Right. So I could beat Solly up, right? So if does Solly have a health bar? Can I knock him out of the game?
I'm not too sure on that, but you can knock your opponents down temporarily.
Oh, we can
Oh.
roughhouse. Yeah, we're
Get a
definitely gonna have to
little dirty
do a
slide
little
tackle
tournament.
coming in.
Little dirt. Right. Okay, so Kung Fu Treachery with the soccer ball, 2v2. And is this going to be like a permanent mode? Like, or is there like special time? Like, it's just going to be, or are we just testing it out? What has Ben thinking?
This is going to be a full release feature, like something that you can just hop in the game and play anytime.
Wow.
Okay, I'm hype. I've been. Look,
I'm excited about this because this is actually one of the few games, especially one of the few fighting games that has more than just a 1v1 mode. Like you can do a team fight, you can do a free for all, and that's something that, I love that in the 2v2 fighting aspect, right? You can kind of like have strategies and be like, all right, you take that guy, I take this guy, we switch, or like maybe we both gang up on that one dude. But and now having the Shaolin Soccer game mode in it, I want to see that same level of like esport kind of like, strat building where it'd be like, all right, we're going to go double offense. We're just going to like, go aggressive to the ball, power kicks across the board, or like, all right, we're going to have players that do like, cool little ball handling and like, figure out. I'm really interested to see like how it works and just in general, but also like the strats that are going to develop from that.
Speaking of strategies, I gotta ask this. Has there been a beta for this that you guys have tested, or is there a beta release, or are we just kind of getting it straight out?
There has been a private beta, but it's not available to like the standard beta testers on the regular game.
Okay. Now,
Are
there any killer strats that come from that beta, from the team? Has anybody shared any secrets that you can share with people right now to get them prepared for this match?
From the footage that I've seen, it's been minimal testing. So I think a lot of the testing is going to come out when it's released, and then he'll get the feedback and adjust it from there. But
All right.
maybe we can show the footage so people can kind of see what it looks like.
Oh yeah, no, we're gonna be in there stratting it out. Okay, sorry, my bad. I just jumped in front of you. I even though I wrote rock paper scissors. You got it, bro.
I mean, on the same wavelength, right? We're, it really makes me think about like how some of the characters are whose powers are like less effective for combat wise, but have a quick refresh, right?
Ooh.
How they become, very much more advantageous. So I'm excited.
I mean, the dude with the gun.
Yeah, just
comes to mind.
Shoot the ball from across the field.
Just shoot the ball. You said a ninja star could
literal
deflate
trick
it,
shots.
right?
Yeah, so some players might not be as good as others, and if some of them are actually just having the ability to pop the ball, like Timothy with the gun, he might pop the ball. I don't know if I would want to choose him.
That's ultimate defense. You can shoot. You can like defend your goal from across the map if you can like, aim perfectly.
Yeah, 100% of the time.
So there's obviously another, bit of a maybe golden elephant in the room that we're not talking about, but there's some new characters coming out.
Oh yeah, definitely. There's a new DLC content coming out, and it's going to contain 3 characters. The one that's probably the coolest, I think, is it's kind of like a chi ball, and he kind of summons a little rain cloud, and then he's able to punch that in the direction of his opponent, and then the lightning will strike the opponent in the rain cloud.
Ooh, there's a lady who does an orb, like it's kind of like a blue, slow-moving Kamehameha orb currently. I think we were testing her out. So how fast does this thundercloud move per se?
From the footage I've seen, it wasn't too fast, but I'm assuming the lightning bolts will make up for that.
Yeah,
just got to get it in the vicinity of your opponent.
That might be me. That might be my new character for sure. Yeah,
Hell
I like
yeah.
that. I like
Little
anything
area
with smoke.
control, little magic wizard.
Mm-hmm. So what's the next?
full
What's the
Raiden.
next character that we can look forward to in the game?
The next one I thought was the most interesting is it looks like the guy might be able to do some sort of ground strike, and then it looks like spikes kind of come up on the ground, like a pole, like a spear.
Ooh.
Like spears kind of come right up out the ground in like a path right in front of you. So that'd be kind of neat to just kind of like have a line of spears coming out the ground.
So they fly against, they fly towards your person. Okay.
Are you excited for an earthbender then?
Yeah, essentially it would be sort of an earthbending skill. It's pretty cool, yeah.
Earth spears. Now, can you grab it? Just like a ground-based projectile that goes forward, or is this something that you may be able to grab with your hands and throw one?
I didn't get any footage of that character. The only one that I have footage of is the one with the rain cloud, unfortunately.
Man, that'd be so cool if I could just, pull out of the sky,
grab one out,
a bunch of stuff fly in and grab 2 of them and just run at you.
Mhm.
That's
Weapons are on the horizon, though.
That's true.
Okay, all right. Before we get to weapons, what's the other characters?
There's only one other character, and it looks like he summons like a ring of fire around his player.
Ring of fire all around his body?
Yeah. Like it comes up out the
so he got a
ground
defensive ability.
in like a radius around your character.
Okay.
Oh, so defensive rings of fire. Now, what's interesting about that is, and I've noticed this in this game too, any of the centralized abilities, like either it's fireballs around you or hands, any kind of buff, people just tend to be like, I see you with your powers. I'll go run over here, and they'll just wait it out, so I hope that, there's something that makes people have to engage a little bit, whether a longer duration or something of that nature. Because if I see that, I know I'm running away. If I was you, I'd turn invisible and run away. I mean, straight up.
Oh, definitely.
Now, you're in a new character yourself. This is the first time I've seen this character. It's the new ninja. Is this one also one of the new characters coming in?
This is a special character that you can unlock by collecting all the collectibles in all the maps.
Ooh. Okay, fancy. And what did you? I know earlier on you showed us in the intro, with your flashy jutsu. It's
the blinding
so
light,
bright and sparkly. Bling bling.
Now, I like that. It's like I don't know if you're gonna see it. We can probably show it on the first person footage, but that's an actual like solar flare. Like that's like getting hit with a flashbang. I love any aspect in a game that's like we're gonna affect the physical way that you feel and interact with the game. Now, it might be a little intense for some people. Is there anything like consideration for like lowering the brightness on it or switching into like a black screen?
I don't believe so. I think you're just going to be faced with the solar flare in your eyes. You can't wear sunglasses in VR.
Yeah. What's cool though is if you turn away, it's not as an intense effect. So you just gotta get good at blinking, I guess, or dodging.
That is interesting.
That's very interesting. Let's look at Solly looking out for the people with the handicaps. Maybe some dyslexia or something. I'm all for blinding the motherfucker. That's what I'm. Krill and Tien. You know what I'm saying? Little ball head, sunshine action. That's dope. So, special collectible skin plus 3 new characters coming with the DLC and a new game mode. DragonfistVR doing cool stuff, man. Cool stuff. Now, I know you didn't have this planned out. I'm gonna ask. So we got the community manager. We got to put him on the spot a little bit. Is there, and you can say if you don't know this, because I'm asking for secret stuff. Is there any plans on a special move or fighting mechanic overhaul? I know we saw a lot of buffs recently to the pressure points and making the different strikes a bit more impactful. And I know the team kind of took a step back and said, hey, we're going to revise some things. We're not going to focus on the PvP aspect of this game quite so much, right? Can we expect like a, being in the lab upgrade kind of vibe to that?
Like I said, I'd expect that all the time. He's always working on stuff, dropping new updates, and he's constantly taking feedback from the community, and he's constantly improving things and changing how things work so people have a more fair and fun experience. And he has made a statement that he likes the more arcadey kind of feel, so I would like to believe that yes, there's going to be some more improvements to that nature. Yeah.
All right, don't hold it to us folks here, but you heard it here from the Golden Ninja himself. More updates coming soon. We always love to hear it. Definitely, we throw suggestions and things out, but I love to see a game constantly improve and constantly have new stuff in. And I think this type of approach to content's what VR needs.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. Any other updates that are happening? I know there's one that's sort of in the works. Can we talk about it? The cross play.
Oh yeah. Probably one of the most requested features.
One of
Right?
the most since day one. Theme,
Always.
quest, crossplay, everyone.
You know what I'm saying? A little crossplay.
Yeah, no, there's no
So,
set date or
let's-
anything, but he's stated that he's working on it actively, and it's on the horizon. It's coming, so I'm looking forward to that
I'm
personally
excited.
because we're gonna get some good-looking footage. Even though the PC VR user base isn't too big, we can still use the high-quality camera angles and everything on the PC version and record Quest users and.
We're excited about that, right, Super?
There's a lot of features on the PC VR that are great for that. So I mean, that's a big benefit. Plus, just connecting the two communities, that's going to be great for the game. Just get a lot more active people. Because sometimes you have friends that have PC VR but don't have a Quest, or the other way around. So this way, everybody can kind of link up. It's going to be good.
I love it. I think, we always talk about this crossplay between the headsets and the PC environment should just always be planned into. I mean, there's no real reason to segregate the community, right? The more we need more people, especially in online games like this. You guys do such a good job with having the lobby system set up, being able to make private lobbies, get your friends in. Like, for those of you guys that don't know, this game is a full, robust online system. Waiting for things like ranked, Kumite mode to come in, but that's way down the line. But they have the infrastructure there, and now the more people we can get in, absolutely the better.
Yeah, definitely be excited to see some more stuff put in the game, and I'd be expecting it from what I've seen so far. It's only been in full release, probably not even a year yet, so got to give the man a break. He's pretty much a solo developer, and I think he's doing a great job. So
he's still solo? Hey, that is that's insanely impressive. Shout outs to all the solo developers. Absolutely. It's a lot of hard work
they make these games for us. It's truly just like work of love, passion project, like labor of love.
Yeah, absolutely. And you should know as well too, Kenny. You're a bit of a developer yourself now, so you've been behind the scenes. Actually, you've been all over the scenes, content creating, organizing, being a player of the games himself, and now developer. I got a couple more questions. Because I got you guys here for a little bit. I like to talk shop philosophically real quick. So personal opinions, right? And we've all played this game for a bit. Starting with you, Rumble, how are you feeling about the game as it stands right now? Like, what were some of the really good things you could tell some of the folks out here about the game that'll get them excited?
I think this game's really neat because it features a lot of stuff that you don't see in other games, like lag prediction, and it really helps with like higher latency matches from people from further away and all that. You don't see that in most games right now, and just the fact that you see Ben putting all this effort into making sure everybody has the best experience possible. This is all groundbreaking stuff in VR. It's not easy. It's not like there's already a pre-made formula for everything. He's basically making a wheel. He's not. He doesn't have any template to go off of, so I think that it's different too. A lot of the fighting games out there, they're not so versatile, and they kind of restrict you to a certain way of playing the game, and just to be able to get in here and fight how you want to fight, learn from other people, and it's just a unique experience, and I think it's really, really good. I'm having a lot of fun playing it, and especially now, I know there was like some bumps in the road with the development and how it was playing, but since he's been updating it, it's been a pretty fluid experience, and I'm really happy with it.
Nice. Solly, how do you feel about the game so far?
It's definitely, I remember where it started, and it felt like, just a sort of slap fight simulator with a lot of good polish on it coming from like, that single player game. And like where it's gone now as a multiplayer, it's been around for at least a year now, I think. It's really matured, and you can see it. The game is much more playable. There's like certain considerations, you can even, there's sort of that level of like gameplay complexity developing. And like Rumble said, it's the fact that Ben is still doing this game and still like making changes to it. There's a lot of people who would have said like, I made a single player game that sold, I made a multiplayer version that was like okay, that some people enjoyed, and just leave it there. But to continuously interact with the community, to try to improve it, to try to listen to feedback, to try to have to make his own decisions. I think that's the biggest thing that you want in a game, is a development team that's still there with it. Because even if it has somewhere to improve, it's gonna get there eventually.
Well, speaking of improvements, though, like if you look around at the Quest games and the graphic quality, I don't even understand how he was able to make them that good on the Quest. Like it's such a good looking game, and that's the first thing people look at. So I think he's got a good thing going there.
Absolutely. Yeah, and I know I'm probably Ben's biggest critic, but not because I'm a hater. In the actual and opposite effect, this game to me stands the best chance of becoming true ground up VR fighting game, right? And so I'm so happy to hear that he has the admiration to pursue more of the arcade elements, because I think, like you said, he has no template to go off of. He is inventing the wheel. Like if somebody said Kung Fu Wuxia Simulator in VR, you couldn't get a better kind of arrangement in the packaging of this game. So I really like to see his mechanics that he kind of worked so hard to develop really be plussed up, right? And so for those, I would say, that are coming into this game, it's a beautiful VR game. It's way ahead of development schedule as far as core fundamentals and things like that. All your features, single player training, online lobbies, everything you'd need for a full game, and the
Tons of
base system as
characters.
is, tons of characters. I mean,
Oh
like,
yeah.
I mean, it's so. I mean, it's from favorite. If you're a kung fu movie fan, right? You got to get into this game. This game for you. I mean, once I saw the Jackie Chan drunken boxer, and then the old man from the drunken boxer movies, I was like, oh, these guys know what he's talking about. So yeah, I'm very excited for the future of this game and the improvements that go on. And like, you know, like Sally said, we were in the beginning when it was just slap box fighting, and now the last time we played, we're actually able to use fists for the first time, and it actually felt meaningful. You know, I was actually getting bicep punches and had a particular, so you could develop a style. And I cannot wait to see when people start developing their own VR specific kung fu styles in this game. So Rumble, another question from me. You guys just had a successful campaign on Twitter with community engagement, right? The screenshot kind of campaign. Can we look to see more of those community engagement kind of events for people to get excited for? Have you already been cooking up something else?
Yeah, we definitely got a lot of stuff on the back end going for like community events and things of that nature. The mixed reality contest that was pretty much to help promote the new mixed reality mode. And Sally knows we've been talking about a lot of things every week. We get together and we brainstorm, and Click's been getting more involved, and the game's taken off. So we're working towards getting more events going for sure.
Nice.
Definitely working on tournaments now that they're getting the game panned out. That's what I'm really excited about.
That's what I'm talking. I'm so looking forward to that. You already know here on Ringside VR, we love to capture the best types of fights, and this game has potential for some great kung fu action. Keep on the lookout for a little project we're going to be having coming up. But I think that is going to be it for today's episode. Rumble, can you tell the people where they can find Dragon Fist and where they can find you?
Yeah, you can find Dragon Fist on the Quest store or on the Steam store, and you can also come check us out on the Discord. And if anybody's really interested in making this game a better game, we've just opened up mod applications, and we're accepting applicants from the age of 13 plus. So,
Nice.
I don't know.
And where can they find you? Nah, you're good, bro. Where can they find you?
You can find me on Dragon Fist, or you can find me on RumbleKai Discords. Put some links in the description.
Yeah, all the links are going to be definitely down in the description below. We're going to drop links to the Steam stores. You can get it. We're going to drop links to both the Discords for RumbleKai and for Dragon Fist as well. And with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for tuning in to another episode of Fightin Words. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe, and definitely show a lot of support to this man, to this game. And until next time, we're going to see you guys right here on Ringside VR. Peace.
Peace.
All right. I think that was great.
I think so.
That was great.
All right.
Yeah.
I will disconnect any minute now, but hell yeah. Good job, guys.